Hey guys, good morning. I woke up 5 hours ago, but waited for the heat to go down a bit before starting the stream. It's hell here. Hell, I'm sweating everywhere. We're back here with the Beastmen campaign, number 8, part 3 of the campaign. It's a monster campaign. So we have some unit restrictions, no Bestigors, Minotaurs, Cygors. It's also a turn limited campaign. A new thing that I've been experimenting with. I had actually a very smart suggestion regarding turn limited campaigns, which is both good for the stream and for me. Where you guys can use the in these turn limited campaigns, you can use channel points called shekels to add turns to the campaign, but I didn't put an option to remove turns from the campaign. So the same way you can add turns to the campaign via shekels or donations, you can also now remove turns from the campaign the same way. The cost to add or remove turns is the same. We are on turn 48, ends on turn 150 in this campaign. Next campaign, not sure what's gonna be, but probably gonna start immediately after this campaign finishes. We'll have some days in between, streams in between as well, with maybe some Gwent and Vaporum secret hunting on the dead. Pretty much just Warhammer 2. Yeah, so you can remove turns now. Same way you add turns, Rubio. 10k shekels or $5 per turn.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Thank you, Priest. And ooh, we have already one less turn. You could search for it Zimli on Reddit. On Reddit. Hey, Dick, bro. Yoo-hoo. Where were we? Oh yes, we are in this whack-a-mole hell. Whack-a-mole hell. If you guys missed it, I have did a Jibber Jabber episode called the Jibber Jabber because, you know, I don't really plan these things, script these things. I'm just, you know, speak from the heart and improvise where we at, where we going. We did it about the Beastmen, the state of the Beastmen. In case you missed it, it's on YouTube. Ooh, what do we have here? One less than one? What the hell? Okay, I have to count this. Stop! Give me a second. Jesus, guys. Let's just end this campaign and go play something else, huh? Yes, we have all the next campaign planned. Either gonna be one of the milestones, or I'm just gonna pick something randomly. Okay. One less turn. One. Goddamn! Well, how many times is this? Now this is how you burn shekels. So priest added one more turn. Okay, we can add one more turn. 1, 2, 3. How many is this? 21. Excuse me. One more turn here as well. 116. Less, more. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good, you know. Let the people decide if we continue playing the campaign or not. I don't mind either way. You know, I'm a masochist when it comes to Beastmen. Looks like we have 23 less. $170 minus 23. Okay. Where were we? Yes, people actually, I find this was actually a great suggestion. Forgot who did suggest this, but now I can't remember everybody on Steam because they don't even use their Twitch names. Because, you know, people can save their channel points to, you know, extend or shorten these type of campaigns. And when somebody actually requests a campaign, they can extend or shorten if they don't want to see that campaign or just want to see it more of it. And there's an option with channel points, which you guys get by just watching the stream. Subs get more, higher tier subs get even more, and donations work as well. It's a little bit sellouty, but these time limit campaigns are I feel like are gonna be rarely from my pick, while mainly gonna be requested by the through shekels. So where were we? Bug durability rating. We are fighting off the Empire, helping the Sylvania actually do something. Can I show victory conditions? Sure, sure. I'm sorry to miss you there. Guys, if you have a questions, you know, a relevant question, please direct them at me. You know how Gumits did there. Hey at LHTV, hey chat. Sometimes miss it, you know. Sometimes miss it, you know, I'm not a machine. And, you know, when I see Rubio in the chat, and, you know, sometimes Sarah Rolt, it's very distracting, you know. So victory conditions for the Beastmen are to raise amount of regions depending if it's short or long, so 40 or 70, 10 or 20k raiding, and then you need to destroy pretty much the Empire and Kron. You don't have to destroy Marimbul is not part of the Empire. It is and it's not. You know, developers, you know, haven't done a full decision yet. And on the long campaign victory, also Karzakarak. And then there is a battle Fall of Man where you fight Lewin and Karl Franz together. Hey, Bukakis. What does this say? FX, you think you are smart removing turns from this campaign? Well, it ain't gonna work, plebes. I'm loading channel points and I'm just gonna always add one more turn just before it's about to end. We're playing this till world domination, then some. Can you imagine playing a Beastmen campaign till world domination? I think that would be a first in the world. Like, you know, world first. Man, it's so hot here, so hot. How many turns are left? 94 right now. I mean, 46 turns in this campaign. There is actually half a dozen people who have a lot of channel points, but they have never even used the chat. One less turn. So where were we here? Is this the same turn? Oh, this is actually we can attack here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
An army of Chaos Spawn and the Harpies here. Got Malagor here as well. Thank you, Rubio. Yes, Akatama. Any turn limit campaign can be extended or what's the opposite word? You can increase or decrease amount of turns either via shekels or donations. That's a new thing. So it's possible that you know, a couple of guys could request you know, several Wintertour campaigns in a row, and they sell their house, and then we play Wintertour for the rest of our lives. Can you imagine that? Oh god, what have I done? It's not like people are gonna do that, but you know, it's on the table. Can we have condition to request campaign? No, no, that's man of the month requests. Only man of the month requests and milestone campaigns. So pretty much somebody right now could request a winter campaign, and we would be probably playing them after this. We have next. Dealbro has requested Grimgor, and she was requested Gorst, but they understand that, and you know, they give it. It's up to me, you know, when we're gonna start them because of the curse of the game. I'm kind of waiting for those two campaigns for the patch. Until then, we can, you know, do some random stuff.
No.
Guess we're just gonna raise this place. 50-50, huh? Akatama says Grace posted on Reddit today that a fix for the beta is a few weeks away. Few weeks away. And fix for the beta, not even the patch, huh?
Oh my god.
Daniel
Have
drone.
you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
What is this smell? It's like something is burning. God damn it, this is the PC. What are the temperatures? (78°C on the CPU, but that's normal. It's pretty hot in the room. Graphic card is 72. Oh, that's normal. I guess it's maybe it's because the screens are new. They've never been this hot before. Maybe I think it's the screens. They're actually pretty hot. Almost like 45, I think. How fucking hell I forgot who we're fighting here. We have a battle line of a chaos spawn, and we have two groups of 4 harps. We don't have a second Bray Shaman yet here. This CPU gets very warm FX in like normal conditions. It's like 80 for this CPU is warm. Like hot would be like over 85. Of course, it depends on the CPU. But this one, I checked the what is it, the technical information, It's fine until very high temperature. This PC does not have a stock cooler FX. This already gives you tells you that this is a hot. This is a very warm CPU. You have to get aftermarket anyways. They don't give you a stock one. Apparently, this such a small indie company can make proper cooling for their CPUs. It's very hot here, very hot. It's, the temperature just makes your eyes start to sweat. It would be nice to get AC, but I guess maybe you haven't heard it. I've said thing 100 times. My electrical system does not support AC right now, and I have to change the window first as well.
Holy shit! What the hell?
This electrical system is on its way out. I have to replace everything. Eltron, give it 10 subs. Thank you very much, Eltron. Yoo-hoo.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Yoo-hoo. Yesterday was the last day of June, so
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
oh man, what was I saying? Well, I hate it when I get interrupted. What the hell was I saying? It's not Eltron's fault. Somebody opened my room because I forgot to lock it.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's just kill here. People think just because you're home that you're not doing anything. Like you're not busy. You can just enter your room like nothing is happening.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
I'm gonna do some disruption here. Let's make a charge here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
We can do a very good evolving here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Let those guys shoot. Oh, those are actually nicely pleasant sound. That's actually I guess we can just explode them. Oh, that's separated. Those units for the AI are make Ragsgard look bad. And for the player, Ragsgard is better.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
We have them surrounded now.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Salt says you were saying you were so hot you were starting a fans only Patreon. Don't give me ideas, royalty. No more Gwent. Gwent is, you know, not a really common thing in this stream. You know, when I feel like it, I'll stream it. I do play it every day. I don't feel like streaming it all the time. If I'm gonna be playing it like over 2 hours, I'll stream it. If not, just play off stream. Harp is taking massive damage from those knights. I guess we are missing a 10 armor here. This is a really poor armor. Look at that, 15 armor, 10 armor. I mean, it's good against armor piercing units, but overall, we're gonna be taking super high damage. Not very good for the open field against proper armors. Eldritch hyped Gwen expanded so much I thought he was gonna stream Gwen for a month. That's pretty much how I did every expansion. All Might, just, you know, release day and then you know, on and off. Streaming Gwen for a month is a good way to, you know, cause a financial ruin. Didn't look Malagor recently. What the ring is this one? Ring 15? Now, Battle Brothers, I can definitely stream for a month, no regrets. Even if I have to go on an even more stricter diet. I can easily drop this game for a month when Battle Brothers come out. Even TLB would be more exciting than Battle Brothers. God damn it, shit reason. Don't do me like this. Don't you be siding here with GoldenEye? I mean, All Might. Calling Battle Brothers a mobile game? He did not. He did not. Don't give me ideas there, bro, cause I might actually put the 200k option now to you can ban a person in the chat. Especially if they don't have a VIP or a mod. Don't give me ideas, you know, it's... I've seen in some other channels they have a channel points option to ban somebody. You know, not permanently, you know, just temporary. So So the plan here is to destroy Empire area around Sylvania, let the Sylvania take this territory. So we're trying to get defensive alliance. There is 20 times chaos in this campaign, but there's no telling when they're gonna arrive.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
They include this. What the? Mobile games waiting room BB King comes soon enough. Hell yeah, brother! Did we raise this settlement last turn? Who had it last turn? Was it Visela or Talabekland? Oh man, I'm getting so distracted right now. So distracted. Let me just close these windows here. With all this whack-a-mole, you don't know who the hell is resettling anymore. Elich has a near automata fan art page up on the other monitor. I don't even got that page. I have a folder in one of my documents, you know, with a bunch of cosplays from that game. It's like, why waste your time going on that page every time? Just save everything. $300k channel points to you, Elich's cosplay folder. Ooh, that would definitely ban me on Twitch for at least a month, dear bro. And you are partially to blame. Would need to be like more like $3,000. Go on a vacation, Elich. Twitch banned their biggest streamer? Who was the biggest streamer? Booker 2013? What did Booker do? Dr. Disrespect got banned? What? No wonder I didn't see him on my follow list. What the hey? What did he do? He got banned and all his subs and donations got refunded. Well, if he doesn't say what happened, or they tell him what happened, people just gonna be, you know, creating bad rumors. I want to destroy Talabekland next, so we're gonna go north.
Chaos. Miragulith. Lapus Kagu.
So guys, if I get banned one day for whatever reason, just, you know, would you guys watch me on YouTube or somewhere else? I guess we would have to go to YouTube. if we ever get kicked off Twitch. YouTube seems like a good place for streaming. Maybe Twitch will not always be numero uno. I won't watch you anywhere else, but I'll send you a jar of Ivar every month. How much Ivar do you make every year? Just become a cam girl. Twitch doesn't ban those. I don't know, man. I don't know. Game girls got smarter these days. A lot of them switch to SMR. It's become a very lucrative business. I know I use it every day. Maybe just switch to SMR instead. I know she does it right. Ellie, give us your best ASMR. Goddamn, Mike didn't catch all of it. Definitely the better mic for that. Did again, boiled spice package in my ramen. God damn! Don't eat that. Is an army here? 9. It looks like there is. A retreat could be awkward. I guess we have insurance policy here. Maybe we go back here. This is so awkward. It looks like they're attacking Kislev, or at least in the area.
The Empire.
Oh, they were actually stopped war with Kislev. My microphone has the what do you call it? Noise gate is set so you don't guys hear the fans. If I can't really whisper to it right now because it's so hot, it wouldn't catch half of it. It's just I'm using a headset. I never had a proper microphone. They might build a wall here if we don't attack now. It looks like they're building it. This is a little bit risky. Let's just not go in here.
Not likely. I will not obey.
18 with 2 Empire captains. It's actually very hard to attack this place without 2 proper armies. If we retreat in a good way, we can retreat again. Let's see what's the downside of that.
Absolutely not.
Who acts after Hochland? Doesn't have many threats really. I think we should be fine. It is a little bit risky. We have insurance policy. We need to raise this city, otherwise this cockroaches will never die. Whack-a-mole will happen, it's Beastmen, yeah, the whack-a-mole is standard. You lose about 60% of your hours whack-a-moling the Empire. Until you get at least second army, then it's a little less. If you organize 3 armies proper, you can minimize whack-a-mole, but somebody will always come to take it. So unless you go to war with everybody, you're always gonna be whack-a-moling. It's just how the campaign is. There is no systems in place to counter resettlement. Get a horde of tentacles here. Put a cow inside. Yeah, these guys can be here.
Chaos.
These harpies are in bad shape. They got murdered by the knights. Just make them go far away. And we'll just distract air attack from here. Can disband the poppers because they've been claimed. But you know, they could be useful. One unit of Chaos Warhounds can always find a place in the army. It is. The doors almost always bug the dogs. They said doors, dogs. Dogs always, Warhounds always bug the door for some reason. You know, they're aware of it. They've been aware of it since, you know, 2016. They're working on it. Give them a couple more years, maybe we get a fix. Thing is, it's a pet finding issue, not just you know, the bug. You know, the bug is caused by the pet finding system. But they can't just rework the whole pet finding system just to fix the door bug. So one of the fixes is this, you know, you send a unit to the door and they stop attacking. Otherwise, they will just get bugged through the door. I feel like that was like kind of like a band-aid. You know, it wasn't even, you know, said they did it, but you know, this does happen. So instead of unit bugging, opening the door, they just stop attacking. You know, it is a simple fix for this, I feel. There's a simple fix. If doors are have taken damage in the last 5 seconds, they should not be allowed to open. Holy shit! Fixed, bug fixed. So if the dogs have taken the doors, if taken damage in the last 5 seconds, they are not allowed be possible to open. If 5 seconds passes and the doors have not taken any damage, then you can open doors again. How complicated would that be? I mean, they, you know, they have college and shit, diplomas, you know, they could, you know, code something like that. Smart people. Yeah, why the door open? Because the AI moving units constantly around, and one gets too close to the door and it opens. It's abused to cause bottleneck. That's how the players learned about it. The AI does it an accident. Because there is an invisible wall here, and sometimes you get through that invisible wall. You can already see them here. And when they get on the other side, the AI tries to attack them, and it opens the door and it glitches. That's the door glitch, door bug, gate bug, whatever you want to call it. I think the best solution would be if the doors have taken damage in the last 5 seconds, they're not allowed to open. Because the AI can force open the door, the player can force open the door, it's abusable. The force field is not a sure thing, they get through it eventually. But if the unit is still attacking the door, and AI tries to attack the unit, whoever gotten through the wall, which should not happen in the first place, they will not be able to open the door until the doors are destroyed, because the doors are constantly getting damaged. This could be the fix. Doors have to open because of pet finding. For both factions. There were issues with pen finding like in Devil 2 and would cause some really bad bugs. Like unit bugging out on the wall, below the wall, and causing some serious issues. Those bugs were never fixed in Devil 2, for example. But since they improved the pen finding by having the automated door, it does help a lot with these bugs. You don't have to fix those bugs, you just have a better pet finding system. Well tied, well tied. Same as always.
They're cowards. Dark Warband! Shiny ass! Quipsack!
There are a couple of spells which devastate large units. Magic is situational, you have to have the right stuff. Just breaking him. It's gonna be a morale hit.
Quipsack!
Oh, that out already. You've seen the great swords. We hit them with 3 overcasted Vile Tides, and they're still in a good condition, 95 alive, because the armor protects them. While the halberdiers taking massive damage. Why? Because they have no armor. So it's balanced. Halberdiers not only weak to magic explosions like that, but they're really weak to range.
The gods have abandoned us!
Like 3 times weaker to range compared to great swords. Armor reduces magic damage. This was risky because we could get attacked. I was not going to retreat. Why did he go there, not here? He might not have enough movement.
I'll ignore that.
He's gonna take the city like nothing happened, I think. We need to get the veteran skills. They're very important. This one is critical to the chaos spawn. Yeah, but Warhammer doesn't have naval combat. Oh man. Should visit you here. Let's see, check my history here, okay. You guys miss naval combat? It works only about 35 to 40% of the time, but most of the time there's shit like this. I think a naval should be part of the game, but it should not be in real time. It should be a tactical mini game, turn-based, and they could balance it around that. Let's see that again. That's beautiful. Like in Pillars of Eternity, I did not play Pillars of Eternity. Who coded this shit? Who decided to drop in the water? Look at that. Okay, where were we? Got the rank 19 calling, Too bad if we get skilled. We didn't have any healing potions. What the hell is this item drops? I loved naval combat in Fall Samurai. That was pretty much the best naval combat in all the wars.
Malako Raf Karud. Karkargu! Daref Aktorgu!
This is a little bit risky, but we could... Oh my god, there's an army here. Oh, no, they left this area. If you have any questions regarding the campaign, there's exclamation mark campaign command. Wow. So this army must have been pretty bad. The undead have taken Wurbert. They have bugged diplomacy. When I'm enabling salami, I think we should. Just gonna take this hit like nothing happened. There's 28 units here. We're not in a good shape to fight them, not without the battle skills, the veteran ones. Did I saw Henry Cavill playing Warhammer 2? Did not see, no, but I heard he plays Total War. Probably a horror type player. What are we gonna do about this? We need to transfer units to. We don't have the moment to lower the bestial rage. We can't replenish right now because of the Dark Moon penalty. Henrik will definitely plays vampires like me. All cultured men love playing vampires. Okay. We had there was one less turn prediction. North Van for Manis. English. We get the weapons building, but we need to lower the bestial rage here.
Ugufashraru. Savage. Kurkagu. Zeran Chaos.
Can you imagine they added this? We have to counter this shit system like this. It's ridiculous. Absolutely disgusted. Too close when they can kill half our army, so we have to fight. Yes, you can add or remove turns through shackles. donations too
Rakad, Father.
on the turn limited campaigns.
Iboma. Guaraka. Dawat Sankudak.
Sorry guys, being a little bit out of it today. It's like I'm exhausted from all this heat. I got drunk yesterday, having a hangover as well. It's like woke up in the morning with just taste of cigarettes and alcohol in my mouth. One of those dehydrated. One of those days. There are 9 for one more turn, 11 for one less turn, so we are take away 2 turns. I wish the British Shamans had a skill for physical resistance. 18 melee defense with no resistances on the chariot. It's really gear dependent. You can still get pretty good resistance though. They might fix one day the 20 fizz resist talisman. It's pretty good for a character like this. Make them actually work in melee. Maybe it's the reason we didn't get any healing so far, because I didn't get scouting yet. Well, if Shit Wizard there, bro, wants it, we can start Gorst or Grimgor next immediately. But we, it's up to them. They gave me the, what's the word? Full discretion when we're gonna start this campaign. Those are campaigns. Shit Wizard requested the long Gorst campaign for 2-man-a-month requests. And Digbor requested the Grimgor's Art Boys for 1-man-a-month requests. This is pretty much my finished army. Chaos Spawn and Harpies with the heroes. As we get more population after weapons building, the giants will replace a couple of Harpies and a couple of Chaos Spawns, because they have a battle skill from the Chaos Spawns and they have the damage and toughness the Chaos Spawn don't. You guys don't even want to know the bugs currently in the game. You don't even want to know. A couple of them which I haven't even mentioned in stream would just ruin your day. Shit Wizard and Diablo know this, that's why they're not pushing their requests sooner. Just play your campaigns, try to have fun, live in ignorance. Ignorance is good for you. It'd be funny because, you know, maybe because I don't talk about these bugs, Reddit doesn't start fires, and they patch the game and we still have the same bugs we are, you know, have not told the people. Maybe we actually fucking things up, Shit Wizard. Maybe because we're not talking about it, they're not gonna get fixed in the next update. But it's so goddamn depressing, you know, to even talk about this shit. It's like causing burnout and exhaustion. Well, I'll say it, you know, you guys might have heard it when we played Bretonia, when I was talking about immortality and the grill wow, because it's old wording. Well, there is a bug in the game, a rare one, right now, where your immortal character can die. I seen a case of it happening with the greenskins, high elves, Empire, I think, and one more faction which I don't remember anymore. I was complaining about yesterday, but I was drunk. Hold on, hold on. What was the fourth faction? I don't know, fourth faction. Vamps, yeah, Vamps as well. So if you're wondering why your immortal character died, well, start a fire on Reddit if you want to see that fixed. This one might be a little bit hard to fix, cause I don't even know how it happens. So be careful when you're putting your lord and characters at risk. You know, you don't want to start a Grimgir campaign and you have, you know, one wrong move and then Grimgir gets killed. Can you even imagine that happening live on stream? I think I would have installed the game. For at least a month. See, Shivas, you have that picture with Azak. One, 9 less turns, huh? I think the worst example I've seen was a high elf player has confederated Tyrion, or was it Avalon? And instantly the Legend Lord died upon confederation. So you can see here, Azak the Slaughterer has been killed in battle. This is one of the pictures I've seen. Otherwise, you know, I'm just taking words from other people. This picture does not show the latest update with the lore being separated, but it did lose the lore here. This is actually a bug that's been in the game for a while, but it's very rare. I don't know when this started happening. I've seen... When did this start happening? I think it started happening very rarely when they introduced Locker. No. When was the update when they introduced lords that are immortal without immortality skill taken? Which you have like, they start with the immortality skill or don't have immortality but they're immortal. I think it got introduced with that update. It kind of screwed up some other factions. You know, Spaghetti Kill and all. Was that the Lokira update with the Vampire Coast? Tomb Kings. We never had the issue with Tomb Kings though. Yeah, it was Tomb Kings was first, but I'm saying here. Okay, I think I explained it wrong. So a character is immortal without having immortal skill. The Doom Kings have immortality skill taken. Talking more about immortal characters that don't have immortality skill taken, but they have immortality in the first place. The bug happened to me right after the Tomb King DLC. So you had the Immortal Lords get killed, Amnosaurus. Can you confirm it was with Tomb Kings? It is very rare, but it started happening more often. Now that they added more immortal characters that don't even have immortality skill. So it started happening with Tomb Kings. We have never seen a Tomb King get killed that way. Imagine Setter getting killed. Oh man. Were you using any mods? You know, I gotta ask, man. No mods. In the last 2 months, just like a couple of weeks before they released update, I think that was the first example I actually, you know, seen it. Happened to a warrior priest, immortal warrior priest, I think it was. You know, people send me all kinds of shit, guys. And then was like 2 weeks ago, somebody told me that on Confederation the Legend Lord got killed when they confederated. Not for sure what the faction was again, but it was either Lothern or Avalon. I had the Henwen perma-die on me before as my playing Call of Sodic. Oh yes, I remember this. Somebody also was playing Call of Sodic and they confederated Hexoatl and the Grand Pepe died. He had a heart attack when he heard that stroke. No, not heart attack, stroke. He had a stroke when he seen that the Henwen is a much better Grand Pepe. Yeah, that was only released on the Prophet and the Warlock. Somebody has confederated Hexoatl and Lord got killed, Lord Mazdamundi. There's a picture somewhere. You can dig it. You can dig it. We have seen some weird shit, guys. In our Bretonian campaign, we attacked an army, and army retreated, and it got permanently destroyed. It could be related to that, for whatever reason. You guys remember when we attacked the Chaos Army next to the gate, and they retreated, but instead of getting somewhere else, they just got instantly removed from the game. It got like the Lord got killed. Well, there is great news, guys. I mean, great news. No, it's not really great news, but maybe it is. So, oh, it actually went up. It lost 3%, I think. 3% since the update. It was 90%, now it's 91 again. So the ratings dropped about 3%. So as long as this is 91 and this is 92%, they're not gonna put any effort in fixing the game. If the game will get broken faster than it gets fixed. So I mean, it's natural. It's what I would do probably, if I was, you know, I was them. It's, you know, sorry to say, but that's probably you know, the right move. The ratings are good. No need to put much effort fixing the game. Send a skeleton crews to make sure Troy is not a disaster in release. Once the Troy gets released, maybe they fix some things. It's crazy that depending on the, you know, that could be one of the factors. You know, maybe it's not. Maybe we just you know, speculating here. You know, it's nothing is really, you know, we don't have the actual information. But you would think that the ratings would affect, you know, their desire to you know, work with the game. Because Warhammer is huge for creative assembly. It's huge. Put them back on the map. You know, they went to shit with Rome 2 and Attila. You know, Rome 2, you know, a mess, and Attila, you know, never optimized. It just went to shit after that. Lost trust of a lot of people. And Warhammer being this highly rated, you know, it's really good for them. They might never create another good historical war that has replay value, but they always have this Warhammer, which can milk for probably another 10 years. You can change your rating once you give it to them, yeah. You know, you can change the ratings. Rome 2 was great, not in the first year. Not in the first year. It gotten to a decent point, especially with some of the mods, but in the first year was absolute terrible. I mean, we're complaining here about the Beastmen, guys. We're here complaining about the Beastmen not having this, not having that. You know, make the greenskins look like they're, you know, builders of great civilizations. But there are paid DLCs in Rome 2, even today, that have factions with various buildings that don't do anything. Like Samaria, like one of the examples, they can build a tier 4 shipyard, they don't even get any boats. And you have to pay to play them, to get them, to play this DLC. That's just, you know, one of the many Rome 2 things. Bare bones DLC factions. All the good stuff was all released with the game or was free. Am I playing on the better patch? Yeah, I'm playing on the better patch, but they didn't fix it yet. Thanks, Floor Dog. Guys, to anybody you know who don't want to think like this, guys, I'm one of those. I'm one of those Pepegas. Shit Wizard would probably call me like that. I'm one of those Pepegas who used to, I'm searching for Pepega. Look at this. You see how Pepega I am? I'm searching for Pepega in my library. Hold on. I'm one of those Pepegas, that put Rome 2, highly. Spent lots of hours, 1645 hours. And, trust me when I tell you this. There were situations back on the release of Rome 2, within even 4 or 5 months, where you would just send troops, and there would be like a stronger unit next to them. You would not even see the animations, and the said unit, a strong unit, let's say like it was an Oathsworn or the Praetorian Guard, would be getting more than 30 kills a second without any animations. So when you look at the number and it's increasing, goes like it's counting really fast, like from 1 to like 600, and just imagine 30 every second, and the AI would just try to send their whole army through a hole in the wall or the gate, and they wouldn't even bother attacking this unit. And that unit would just stand there and be getting 30 kills a second. There's a clip and video of this shit somewhere on the internet if you look hard for it. And this is just one of the 100 things that was broken in the game. They would just stand there, and it was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 30 kills a second. It would go into thousands. The AI would not even try to attack them. Don't tell me Rome 2 was good on release. Don't tell me it was good in the first year. Don't, because I was there. I played since day one. It was just one of the 100 things. And the people were raging so badly. It was like they got scammed. It was like almost the levels of what's that game called in space that it actually is looking okay now. Not Star Citizen, not the big overhyped game. Everybody bought, but everybody, they didn't get what they were told. No Man's Sky. Yeah. It was No Man's Sky levels almost. Rome 2 on release for nearly a year, and a lot of people got scorned and burned, and they just stopped even playing it. Taken years for the people to to come back to the game. like 2016, 17, pretty much. When the mod started, you know. Radius mod, Divide in Impera. Those would have fixed the game, not the developers. Developers, don't even get me started, they just broke the mods. Ships still sail through the land. Start on Rome 2 right now, go play with ships. I guarantee you, 1 in 10 battles, when you're gonna send a ship to send the troops to the ground, it will sail through the land. A land ship. Thanks, Sinister. What are we getting here? Speed for all units. So the plan here is destroy one faction at a time, but the problem is if you're not here to babysit the vampires, they'll get destroyed by the Reichland. And we can't get alliance with the vampires because the bugged rail build rating because of the Bray herds. Yeah, this is messed up. I guess we could just building up hordes here. Malagor is work in progress. We're starting to make bank. Starting to make bank. Yeah, there is for this turn limit campaigns, somebody told me that we should have a option to remove turns from the campaign because you can't bear to watch Beastmen campaigns. That made sense to me. So the same way you can add turns, you can take turns from these campaigns. This is pretty much going to be from this point on campaigns only that are being requested. This is the last one that's going to be a milestone campaign, or you know, that I decided myself. This is going to be like a turn limited campaign. The limit campaign is going to be strictly requests. People can request them with shekels, and the chat can either take turns or give turns to the campaign via shekels or donations. That's how it's gonna be. I don't like milestone campaign, minimum month requests, but they can request lots which we don't play. Like with 500,000 shekels, you can request Winter Tooth, and we're gonna have to play it for 50 turns. Chat can give or take away turns from that campaign. Just one example. Made it a gimmick because I don't think any amount of money would make me want to play Winter Tooth and suffer and complain and bitch about it 24/7. At least if I'd start bitching and complaining about it like that, people could actually take away turns from the campaign. So you know, there's an upside.
Father.
Yeah, Hawk, yeah, I saw. I'll discuss this with a couple of people. It's a really bad thing they did that because they didn't give an explanation or put in the patch notes. They pretty much like they did a CA move, you know, nerf the chaos again without telling anybody, like they did do every time. Like for the CD Projekt Red, nerfing reward system is like CA nerfing the chaos. They just ninja do it without any explanation or put it in the patch notes. No doubt we're gonna get a wall of text why it has been done. But personally, me, I had all the cards. Can't really complain. But I guess for the new players and other players, you know, it's a little bit of a downer. There are definitely some better things with this new system, but it's changed for the worse. Why Vortex so expensive? Some Vortex campaigns that don't require Vortex are so fun. You hear him go, boys? Vortex, they are fun Vortex campaigns. Yeah, I have it on the window, I just have to find the time to update it. Don't you worry, Mojo. We're gonna lose 50% movement, 25 melee defense, recruitment costs, or horror. I guess this one is good, the least worst. Just recruitment costs go up. You know, after a while you start to, you know, you have to decide, you know, you decide about the red, not about the green. It's powerful, you know, event mechanic. The red one decides you which one you're gonna take, not the green. So one less turn from Moja, two more turns from Dotum. 3 more turns from Dotum. Okay, we'll update it. Looks like one more turn, one less turn mechanic is going well. People are not gonna be requesting much campaigns in the future after all. Guys, yeah, just spam everything, spam everything. Spend your shekels! I love it. Some people are thinking that I'm playing this campaign with a gun next to my head. I'm just, you know, nostalgic. It's almost like playing WoW Vanilla here. You know, WoW Classic. And nobody's ganking you. Well, they're trying, but, you know, you're playing a rogue. Good growth here now. I think I want to get tier 5 first, but why we get a tier 5? I guess we could get giants. Makes sense. We have 17 more turns and 10 less, so we had 7 more turns. Shell with the canned wine. Definitely use some wine right now. My headache is almost gone.
Not likely.
What the hell is going on here? This guy just bouncing. We're their only enemy, so they're waiting for us. And Sylvania lost the battle again. Our reliability is just is screwed. We're not gonna get alliance with vampires. Too many enemies in this area. It's like we can't kill them. We can't even replenish in time how many of them can arrive here.
Dareth Ak Targo. Malagon show. Miraglyph.
Don't ambush, don't ambush, don't ambush. Oh, god damn. I want to get a little bit more space here. Five less turns, huh? Less, 5 fewer turns. Less, fewer.
Oh my god. Have you
Think
seen
someone-
that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I was thinking of putting new sub goal campaign in between now and Nagaran 1000, but I just removed Nagaran 1000. It expired.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
I'll be putting a sub goal closer to what is right now with something else.
Zangoop Angu.
1000 is no more. Nagaran was cancelled. Since it dropped under half.
Twisra Chaos. Ray Shaman.
Moja and Ugblood. Even if I explain to you guys, you wouldn't be able to keep track what's bugged in the live version, what's bugged in the beta, and what's not. So there's some worse bugs than the traits. The traits are the least of your worries. I was not gonna cancel. No, just I decided the subs have dropped below 500, and it was 1,000 for a Nagaran. So you know, I have the right to cancel if it drops below half.
As long as we draw breath, they will die!
Ray Shaman.
Fight for our right to live!
Clairvoyant.
I don't know, man. Those harpist sounds used to be very irritating. Now they're just music to my ears. Especially when you put like 7, 8 of them in a pile.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Make harp impression. Wee. There you go. I tried practicing in front of tried practicing some harp sounds for Shield Wizard, but they all sound really bad. My cat was also disturbed. Thank you, Blue. I don't know what I would do without Papa Ellich at both normal times and strange hours of the morning. What content are you? This will unlock Kazrak. What is this 1%? Why is it so much for 1%? I've never really fixed this. How the minute a month requests work? Well, this year's special we have one goes to top sub gifter, top donator, and top cheater. Without me, telling you everything, there should be all commands here. So just go through some of the commands. So there are 3 categories, and they're all separate. Like last month, man of the month last was Blacksmith for the subs. It was you for the cheers. You got a man of the month for like $30. Congratulations. And Scotty for the donations.
Da Waksho, dance me Arifus. Rafkat, Ad, Father. Lopus Tadu.
We have currently 2 queued man of the month requests. The requests are upon agreement. Just start a chat with me on Steam, and we can come to an agreement when you want to request something. Not everything is available. Like, you might want to request Winter Tooth, but I'll just tell you that the campaign will end on turn 1. So save your request for something else. Bed now, Wolfric is fine. You can play Wolfric. I just don't want to play shit factions like Wintertooth. Don't wanna. I'm playing Beastmen right now. Yeah, I don't have high standards, but Wintertooth is a no-no. This was a milestone campaign, I do have I did decide for the milestone campaigns. I do give some of the milestone slots to people. Like I gave one to Cookies, one to Akatama, and Dilbro and Ruby I also have one for this year. So they can cook up something. But milestones that are locked, when as they're unlocked, I try to set up something. Not sure we're gonna have milestone campaigns next year, by the way. And then we might have more longer campaigns. What Warhammer 2 campaign you would be excited to play and take it seriously and actually enjoy it? Well, right now, I don't think it is possible, but Reichland and the Sylvania could be good for this. Cetra always. Starting with Volkmar. No, I refuse. Everybody starts with Karl Franz, it increases the chance of Volkmar actually getting his own faction. He has no place in Reichland. Not with the bare bones part of the Empire. Svan Jelic, how are you dealing with Meat 40 melee attack set troops on turn under 10? You gotta abuse magic. Use vigor against them as well. Heroes. The only way. Which faction I played the most? Well, if Shield Wizard would answer the question, probably say Beastmen. But time-wise, in hours, it's probably Greenskins. Greenskins or the Empire. I spend a lot of days of my life playing Crooked Moon. And I can tell you with a certainty that most battles that I played were with the Greenskin faction. Because they have to fight a lot of battles. So that's a very huge time-consuming factor. I guess in Warhammer 2 somebody can go check all the playlists on YouTube and count the hours between the factions. All the campaigns are there since called the Pleasure campaign. You can see the amount of hours time. Some campaigns require a serious effort. While some campaigns are just, you know, click, 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 confederate, 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 next campaign. Harps around. Well, she was requested. You mean on current page?
Yes, now.
You play 7 turns on Gorge on current page? You mean like on the open beta? How was it? Dying to the Empire? Oh Jesus. You really die to the Empire or you quit against the Empire?
Blackwood. By Simon!
Run!
Last 2 times I played Sylvania, I allied Karzakarak. What? And how did Karzakarak do that campaign? They fought off the greenskins and the Skaven.
Bar! Seize!
They won both times, damn. It's like campaigns. Ignored? What was ignored? Did I ignore you? I don't see any messages in the chat. Well, this current campaign ends on turn 83. If it would save would corrupt here, or we would get destroyed, the remaining turns would have been played in another campaign, a fresh campaign of Beastmen. Just to know what happens if something like that happens. Tama, what do you have against Gwent? It's quite unique compared to your standard usual card games.
Da Waxo, da Sweet Arifus!
We got physical resistance, armor, and weapon strength for the Chaos Spawn. They actually shows quite a bit. We actually more than tripled their armor. And then on top of that, physical resistance. How noticeable it is immediately, it's just crazy. You pretty much get double toughness with the X22 armor and 15 physical resistance. I think Gwent is a shitty game backed up by a super generous progression system. It's the main reason it got traction. I thought the main reason it got traction was because of the Witcher universe. It's still pretty generous for the standard cards with 40. Changes pretty much just gimp you towards premium cards. So aesthetics are harder to acquire. You know when the next patch is coming out? No, nobody knows, but beta might get patched before the actual patch. But a patch I would not expect this month. Sometimes next month, maybe. It could be 2 weeks before Troy or 2 weeks after Troy for the patch. You don't even need a third point here. This gives us missile resistance, speed, and charge bonus percentage for the Harpies. 12% is really bad. And you get speed and missile resistance, which is good. I update M54 just, you know, I have a process of doing it so I don't do it twice or miss something. Nothing is getting ignored. I have a special window that tells me what's queued, you know.
I refuse such orders.
Don't lie, Elich. Why would I lie? See? Is there any way I can mute hero move notification? Yeah, yes. So if you don't want to get notified about the hero movements, you turn off hero not moved, and it will not ask you about any heroes that can move in a turn. But if you still want to move heroes, like a couple of spies, you're going to have to check the movement notification. Keep in mind, if and when they get wounded, this turns off, so you have to check it again.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Playing with notifications is very convenient, you know, just makes it a little bit more quality of life, but it's missing some options like encamp stance, ambush stance, and a couple of more unique factions related. You know, good to get updated, of course.
Clear sight.
So we have to remove 7 turns. Oh god, we got Brayherd, shit.
Those are outside.
Forgot to switch units between the armies to remove the Bestial Rage. We're never gonna get the Alliance on. Looks like it's 9 to 11 units here.
Malako Raf Karud.
Bro, added one more turn. Oh, I did take a little bit troll there. You're not trolling me, you're trolling the chat. I honestly don't mind, you know, if we play this for the rest of the month, I don't care. You know, this hit is worse than the Beastmen. You know, guys, maybe we should start another Beastman campaign on the troll release day. It's like, start with Kazakh next time. Troll people a bit. Why not 3-time shekel for tier 3 subs? They did lower this amounts, Shit Wizard. You still get way more than the tier 1. Plus the turns go fast in a Beastman campaign because you just basically building up, getting slowly money, and can really get rolling and really get two powerful armies. 5, so 4 more turns. If I can pay to win, then what's the point? What do you mean pay to win? You can also take away and give turns with donations as well. $5 takes 1 turn and $5 gives 1 turn. You have to just specify which. You don't even have to use shekels for that. God damn it, what the hell? They just go poof. Rebuild rating, destroy for the rest of the campaign. And Cavalry has been taken. It's kind of bad these guys are there between 3 factions. It's only one faction, you know, they can leave the area and then they're just only acting on their turn. There are multiple acting, it makes it a little bit problematic, as in, you know, dangerous whack-a-mole, because you can't just go in. I don't think we're gonna get any overhauls in the next DLC. It's too much work for them. With the TV, the windows turn time and mode, it's updated. They added a turn and some people remove turns. There you go, she'd visit on the house. God damn. I guess it's a good thing this came and taken this. You're too close to the city to deploy an ambush. Don't see anything else here. I guess not really in range.
Secret Slayer.
So much trespassing here. Is this faction supposed to be passive?
I lead.
But they still take settlements, huh? Good. think passive just makes them do much less diplomacy-wise. So why is Hochland marching here? This direction? They want to attack the clan creepers, or they want to surround? Want to surround the Malagor? Kislev playable when? Maybe the final DLC for the Warhammer 2. Whoever suggested we should add less turns to the shekel options, that was wow. How did I not think of this immediately, man? Thank God we're not gonna see. We're gonna probably not gonna see now 9 out of 10 vortex requests. It's incredible.
Yes, now. Morga. We once rule. Future chaos.
These guys around.
Science ours.
Guys do get countered by the chaos spawn.
Morga. Klipsack.
Probably just go directly there. That's actually a really bad placement for the artillery. Gorbel will pin the knights and then we'll just hit him. Doesn't mean all Harpers will land. Charge bonus on. This is destroy Harpies because they have unlimited bonus. Just ignore Graces with the Harpies.
Please rock chaos. Dalek.
So you guys are clear there. I'm just go for the rest. Causing a lot of leadership damage. Might even break them much faster here. This should be a big morale hit there. Ian's trying to disengage. Nice. Did the Malagor even help in this battle? Let's see. Doesn't seem like Malagor helped. Probably attacked us on the border, so nothing worked. Malagor or the trade worked here. As they were attacking us from Talabheim while we were in Krugenheim. Can you examine Morgus model? I didn't see it, sorry. Try to remember in the next battle. Don't worry, Elich, I'm not spending a shekel just to reach 1 million for that Vortex campaign. Okay. It's your prerogative, little brother. So you see, we were on a border, so the leadership penalty didn't work. The enemy did not get negative 15 leadership there. I mean, the army did go away. We could, maybe we could just go for these two now. It looks like there's another army here already. They only got a new army. Maybe they had one from before. His damage is way too low. There's like no armor piercing damage really. 100 is nothing on a lord. Plus 2 melee attack. Look at that. Get plus 2 melee attack on this skill.
Zarench. Ukvarslad. Indoma. Daref aktorgu.
This would be nice if they actually worked on Bestigors. Who gives shit about the Ungors and Gors? It would be nice if it worked on all the Gors. Ungors, Gors and Bestigors. '67, '76. Somebody was saying the other day how has a low attack and defense scoreable. Should visit. How's your schedule these days? You waking up after like you woke up at the same time today. 1 PM. We woke 7 AM today. What? We had to do chores. Yeah, I started like at 1 PM, planned to do Gwent for 2 hours, but I was AFK for half of it.
I refuse.
They're already recruiting another army here. I have to attack this. They're just gonna recover and like nothing happened.
Soba.
I guess this was their other army. Should be fine. The Harpists counter most of this in a battle. Pretty impressive Harpist stats. We have Cludis again with 4 less turns. So hot here. In my room right now, 28. If I should trust this sensor. I have open window with 2 fans running as well, but the monitors on the PC are creating so much heat. I'm gonna go horde through the door and kill whatever is on the wall. Pretty much the strategy here with our army. It's the channel points, Marconis. Click on the coin icon below the chat. There are more options. I added one more today as well. I think you see it. I guess you didn't see the option for the change of the turns. I pretty much forgot about that one. Somebody just reminded me about it today. Because there's an option to add the thousands of turns, but there is no option to remove any of the turns. So it's only fair that we allow also to remove all the turns in these type of campaigns. We should probably go rush the artillery there. So Harps can get hit directly badly by those artillery units. Oh god. Nobody's requesting green screen, but nobody. May actually take a little bit more damage there. Don't have any magic support. They have missile resistance now, so it's all good. We overrun those units. Go back in the air. Go back into the air. And they got bugged. This door didn't open.
Paragon! Fly! Quipsack!
Maybe we should have attacked the wall first, but then the artillery would have caused so much damage shooting there. We had a good amount of artillery to damage the harpies.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Miss Nameless. This clipping issue is what's causing the bug.
Paragon! Arc!
Pretty smooth here. This huntsman's gonna get ripped to pieces. Let's see what kind of voodoo can we do here. We do have the leadership advantage here, I think. Oh shit, it still doesn't apply. I don't have enough here. Missing like 30 at least. Look at this guy's thing they can do. When there's a large unit getting blocked like this, you can just disrupt their formation. There's a lot of leadership. You'll start fleeing and you just keep moving. Us being in the air, not even attacking, there is leadership. Thanks, mobile player. 100 meter cast range.
Quipsack! Number 3!
This massive damage, lower leadership, and then just mass charge harpies to crowd the rest.
Smart Dallas!
okay here. It didn't even recover the raise bonus here, and they were already rebuilding everything. Wow. We can at least attack Herrick now, and nobody will stop us.
Dance me Arifus. Daref Aktorgu.
Those two cities raised is a big deal. And the Wolfenburg is exposed as well. Let's see how Clan Skryre is doing.
Clan Skryre!
Lost settlements. Who are they fighting? Talia? Lost capital Talia? Fucking hell, man. That's what happens when the Scam Blight is revealed to every faction on the map. Same for the Hell Pit.
I have only one good ear, yes, but I still hear you. Granted.
Yeah, Chaos and Beastmen can work together.
Cadillac back Supukwe.
Might be some rain the next 2 days. Send me rain.
Fuisra Chaos. Ugu Twiku.
Guess what, guys? Guys, ready for another siege? Identical. Identical, really. Yep. Goddamn, that's my favorite emote. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Another siege, yep. Talked about what can be done about this, and you know, my Jibber Jabber Beastmen video. Come on, Tamir. Oh man. I don't know, guys. I don't know about you, but when I see yaps in the chat, it makes me happy. It's like such a good emote. So it's going after this? No, we're starting a new campaign immediately. How'll the play going today? Another Beastmen campaign. Imagine somebody actually requests a Beastmen campaign. That would be sick. I would have liked to see that somebody requesting Beastmen after this campaign. Play another Beastman from the start. Goddamn, that would be One for the books. That would be, I couldn't even really complain about that. I would just say, well played, well played. Let's go play more Beastmen. Hopefully Malaga next. What happened with the last campaign? Which one? The last campaign was previous Kron. I was completed. Victory on turn 219. Wow, good damage.
Sweet Lord Chaos.
We want Grimgor. Grimgor has been requested, but I kinda wanna wait for a patch so I can actually play one fun Grimgor campaign for once. I'm gonna go to the faction selection screen and I'm gonna pick a faction at a time. I mean, somebody could use Man of the Month requests to pick the next faction, and if they wanna use it right now, but I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't recommend it either.
Get to the enemy!
Does anyone here play SF4? I think Shoot is playing SF4. Not sure if he's here. It's not really that we're waiting for a patch or a patch, we're just waiting for a hotfix for the beta. Hotfix for a beta would be good enough for to start one of the request campaigns. What are these guys doing? Just near there are two light wizards there. They're going to air. Hotfix for a beta patch, which was fixing another patch's bugs. Yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now in Warhammer. We are waiting for a hotfix, for a fix for patch that is currently in beta. That is fixing the issues that have been introduced by the previous patch, which is live. I'm actually got confused there. It's not live. It's not live. It's in beta. Still in beta.
Grimdark!
Goddamn Deus Yeps.
Quick sack!
Oh, man, I don't know. Those Yeps makes the bugs a little bit easier, for sure.
Quill!
Could be much worse. Imagine if they had the Yep emote. I mean, that would be like just 24/7 complaining. Need to blow these guys up, but the power is not yet there. Not sure when I'm even getting it here. Are you sure the mods are causing the bugs? Not sure. Are you not sure? I see I have this dot in the bottom left, it means the game is modded, so maybe I should uninstall the mods and everything will be working again.
Black side. Rocker.
Exits of Nake Warriors campaign. I think I'd rather bang my head against the wall 5 hours and play that one. Vortex? I mean, the Exits of Nake Warriors are not bad, but I think I'd rather do something else than play Warriors campaign. Like bang my head against the wall 5 hours. There's some Demigryph Knights here, but they're just bag them here. We just need one Devolville route.
Managor. Square beauty.
Get him in the ball. I don't get it. I played the game for 1 hour and there were no bugs. Is that Metacritic review on the top? Is that yours? God damn. $30K, nice.
Wardarnef. Daref Aktorgu.
Slug skin is rank 25, huh? This is 5 attack, puts him to 85. Defense is valid higher than armor for this guy. This is infantry. You have to pick only 2. I don't want him to miss, so this one and this one almost guarantees. Then there's this one, yeah. Huh. One hundred 383 95 100. It's almost gonna be impossible for these guys to miss against most stuff. It's such a low damage though. It almost makes me don't want to put any attack and damage on this guy. Just make him tanky, but what's the point when the rest of the army is gonna be shock? So his weakest side has to be buffed, but it's still gonna be just average. I guess it's good for the sieges. It's some of the lowest armor piercing damage on any Legend Lord in the game. I'm pretty sure they forgot to buff his weapon strength, or maybe because of the multiplayer. That damage is way too low. At least he's very tanky. Oh, they just confederated Reichland. They may actually send armies there. You gonna give us some shiny stuff or what? Oh man, poor Azak, man. He needs all the help he can get. Huh? Ah, they were actually sending another army off with this one, that's why. I was like wondering, how the hell did this happen? Oh, they wanted to attack with two, they were in range. It would have been actually really bad if we didn't pin him here. This is bugged. This gotta be bugged. This was not intentional, because you're getting these messages. This tanks cannot ambush. Your army was spotted by the enemy before it could spring its ambush. You have an opportunity to intercept and engage them in battle. Yeah, I'm talking about the hidden encampment, yeah. Can no longer ambush cookies, and I refused to believe it for the longest time, but they fucked up the whole system by removing the chance to ambush that one. It actually messes up the AI. It's bugging out the AI. This happened in one of the updates when people started talking you can no longer ambush. I forgot which one. They did this on purpose. I lost. Ned and Booker know which one update was, I think. I just refused to believe it because I seen, you know, the ambush ambush battle option still happening. Everything but a success, though. When you're in a hidden encampment, the game says your ambush changes to 0. Yeah, Targ might know what he's talking about. But it messes up with the AI, because some of the battles that happen like the intercept and you know, zone of control seems like maybe just showing out how poor the system is if the ambush doesn't have the chance to happen more often, because you're not even getting ambushes in between. Because look at this, Malagor's zone of control got messed up, but we still got offered into a battle, and the Morgul is reinforcing. This makes no sense to me. Something is messed up, but it's probably just the AI behavior around these options. Yeah, that's they don't recognize black arcs being in the city is useless. And that's another thing that needs to be patched. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Tark. I've noticed if you use a bait army and have a strong attack in the hidden camp, and the air will attack the bait even if they have. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's the same thing with the black arcs. The hit from the lunar was really hard. Gonna get deleted. Where's the manures? Oh fuck. They might ignore now that he's routing. Would have lost the whole horde here. That one guy's the whole horde, all the buildings together. That was close. That would have been a major setback. Major setback. The fact he didn't instantly shatter is very impressive. Situation like this would be nice to summon a Siger with magic. So yeah, I heard that your VA can get intercepted, and if they get destroyed, you lose your army as well. How about that? So not only you lose the VA that got intercepted, but your whole army, which couldn't participate in the battle, they just got deleted from the game. The VA requires a lot of polish. A lot. So let's say you have a powerful army, Strontium, what I'm talking about here. Let's say you have a powerful army. The army that will never the enemy will never intercept. But they intercept your VA. Your VA gets destroyed, your army gets destroyed as well. You never go into a battle with your army. So Morgur, this is his model. Somebody asked about Morgur's model. He got hit by a Luminar, so he's full blood. I'm a little bit surprised they're not out yet. And Luminary is still trying to fire. Doesn't even have that high leadership.
Ulrich, take retreat!
Yeah, 3 Gork was give it plus 10% weapons for the whole faction is huge. That's a big deal for the Greenskins. If you play on the beta though, if you don't play on the beta, it doesn't work. There's a plane shooting here. What the shit? So many armies in range there. There's no way we can attack that and live. The freaking militia counters harpies. Nice, one of them bugged retreats. Oh baby, I'm saved! Look at that shit! Finally! Finally for my favor here for the Beastmen! Holy shit! We could have lost the campaign here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Why didn't they retreat here or here? I don't understand. Holy shit, we
I will not obey.
would have died against this.
I will not obey. I'll ignore that.
This army deletes Morgor here. We need some serious magic.
Autodirection. War Darneth. Karkargu. Mitri Makvum. Clear Armu.
Should be fine here. We have a breaker with lots of health. What the shit?
I refuse.
Okay, it's good.
Dar Armu. There are chaos.
This retreats, man. Fucking hell, who done that? $521 weapon strength. I'm gonna cheer now that he's immortal. Thank you, Talgus. those numbers that Monkey has for us. You're gonna just settle Harrigan Talafin like nothing happened. How do you plan on taking down Reichland for one settlement at a time?
Absolutely not.
I refuse.
I admit it's kinda difficult without proper units. So we would need the help of Chaos. I think there's something moving this way. So one is getting this deleted. Like we leave for 1 second and they just lost half their settlements. Losing growth right now. Well, it's 20 times 4, not 20 times 7 and 9. Chaos comes half strength when the player is Beastman. So it's pretty much just 10 times Chaos. Well, Ostermark taking this too. Like, we literally did 0 progress here. This is Skaven. Did the Emperor invite those Skaven against the undead? How did that happen? Maybe they raised and they just grabbed it? All destruction we did in the last 65 turns, so we have nothing to show for it. Skaven will just get deleted in a couple of clicks against the Reichland. Like if I raise this from the wrong side, we'll get killed by this guy. So I have to destroy this guy again and then attack this element. Our composition is not ideal for auto-resolve. On this balance spark could be okay against damage units. This could give unpredictable results. I'll take it here. It looks okay. Some fortune.
Dawaksho, dance me Arifus. Daref Aktorgu.
Slug skin gives plus 20% weapon strength for a whole army. It's pretty powerful stuff. 5 armor, 5 ward, 75 phys resist. Trickster helm is better. What do we have here? Helm of Discord. No arcane items yet from Malagor Bells. What does the black and plate armor effect do? Gives fire resistance. Flame resistance to self and allies in range of 40-meter range. It's a worse dragon helm. I mean, I guess they're equally bad. Okay, we got growth again, so we can start getting mills there. It's one turn of million stuck in the ruins. And Slovenia's got deleted. It's like they didn't even have a chance.
Yes,
You suck.
Sylvania greets thee.
You know, the keyboard warriors complain how Manfred destroys Empire every single time. There might not be anything here, which would be a big deal.
Malagor, use! Soba, Nansrane!
It's good. They have Ragsword here. This place looks familiar. We've been here by about 20 times this campaign already.
Quipsack! Whoosh-la. Sweet chaos.
Aren't Humblers supposed to be good against Harpies? Harpies are not large, they're flying infantry. Great swords are good against Harpies. That was not bad. A little bit extra damage here than necessary by attacking like this. Axe guard have too much armor for Harpers. Well, same for the bets, Mr. Nameless. He's not a good engagement for the Harpies, the Rise Guard. Do we have the numbers?
Asnak side. Quipsack.
Even with the buff, we have 14 AP. It's almost good enough against the Rise Guard.
Now we strike!
Kidaos.
Well, they actually count as the flying melee infantry.
The gods will attack the gods! Ulrich's team, retreat!
Chat, be honest with me, what's cuter, the Harpies or the Chaos Spawn? Oh boy. 22,000 for Mindenheim? Yeah, that seems like kinda low.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Yeah, people have said that the Beastmen are pretty good in SFO. So how many settlements does Reichland have total? 18. They're just basically taking everything, you know. Is there Tomb King's campaign in the works? Maybe. You can watch some of the older Tomb King's campaign we played. Mumford is getting destroyed though, yeah. I need me a mod that makes Empire troops squeal like anime girls when the Chaos Spawn makes contact. Ayaya, Yamaru. What? Why did I read that out loud? By the way, I need a mod as well where there's a faction of female Teletubbies with AK-47. You know, asking for a friend. I need him for him. So what happened when we raised Norden again? Chad, what have you done to Elich? Personally, I blame Dirk Bro. He's been a strong influence. But there are some other elements at work here.
Chaos. Mulak Tarks. Urufas Raru. Sarhets.
Let's see if somebody comes here. One less turn. Faction emerges Midland. Come on, man, what is this shit? Wolfrey, go away, I don't want to deal with you. Now Malagor is exposed. He's just marched straight into Malagor, huh? Oh god, Brayherd is here. Maybe the Brayherd can win against Wulfric. I mean, it's a pretty shitty army. Should have no chance against this in open field. That'd be funny if Brayherd wins against that. Oscar has a pretty shitty auto-resolve. Balance of power. You have to go here and see if anybody's here. They see Malagor for one turn.
War Darneth.
Disappear.
As her sir. Maragor use. Draw Akatsai.
There's no way this will win against this.
Driven.
See, they didn't even do any damage. Even against the shitty Norska. War Herds revealed? What? Why is Morgoth revealed? I have to have like 2 turns contact, because we raise this, retreat goes bad way, and we get gangbanged. We have to also keep in mind the bad retreat after the race, which screws up the whole Beastmen gameplay.
Nansrane. Korkorgu. Kartar.
They're sending an army here and they're fighting vampires at the same time. Reichland is ranked 2 with 19 settlements. Sylvania is down to 1 settlement. They just lost Dragonhof. Just like that, click click. See 2 regions now. This place is tier 4. Yeah, we'll definitely attack now. It looks like they went away.
Daref aktorgu. Aksu. Akashak.
Should be fine. Okay, I got retreat.
Clear Amu. Udu Fasgaru. Chaos fails.
The cunning is less strong because you can put a pox carrier on a gore bull. It's still less helpful. Do we unlock Kazrak? Not yet.
Kardgutar. Soba, Kardgutar.
How would you like to be crippled for 6 turns? Yeah. And Morgr voice line is pretty good. Three turns to go.
Miragulith.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
Arthur Darreth Aktorgu.
So are they in Marienburg? Recruit these 3.
Army size.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Raf Karut.
There's a captain as well.
Maragor. Maragor so. Nefnarov.
One less turn by blue. We almost got back to playing 70 turns. One less turn again. Puts us down to 73. So this is the last turn, boys. The last turn of the campaign. Oh, look at this. Black Pit has already been resettled. Okay. Looks like we don't even have to play this turn. Campaign finished. Campaign finished. There's a milestone M39. Was a turn limited, no Cygrus, no Minotaurs, no Bestigors. Totally controlled by the chat. How long we're gonna be playing here. Chat could have other turns, and since today also taking turns. This type of campaigns, which are turn limited, will only be a thing with requests. You can request campaign with the Shackles, 500,000, or 1 million for the Works campaign. And then the chat can take or add turns, donations work too. We'll be starting the stream, and when I get back, we're gonna be starting a campaign, a new one. We'll see you guys soon.